Objection! Hello! Welcome to Phoenix Wright is Attorney Trilogy! We are doing this, we are lawyering up for some Phoenix Wright. So let's do it! Let's see, play this game, yes, let's play this game. Episode 1, yep. Episode 1. Play the first turnabout. You betcha! Think. Achievement! Yes! Oh no, ketchup! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught! Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on! Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. What's happening, Chief? Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your clients as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to... Excuse me, Phoenix turned in. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over? Oh. My life, everything, it's over! ... Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. I guess it sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey, Larry. What's happening, Larry? Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What's wrong with you, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was... it was you. Not Larry Butts. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story all about how... My first case is a fairly simple one. That's not how the lyrics go. It's a murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlikely sap dating her. Not unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has a terrible luck. I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Me, Phoenix Wright, the Great Phoenix. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court. Courtroom number 2. Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It is Mr. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait... No way, I forgot! I'm drawing a tall blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. Yeah, I know the victim. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? It is... Let's do exactly what I've been asked to do. Profiles. It is Cindy Stone. Cindy Stone. Cinder Block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Died because she was... Well, she was hit with a blunt object. I don't even need to look for that. I just know that. She was struck once with a blunt object, or by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Other than the fact that he's... This is the line of questioning for the attorney. You would be worried if your attorney was going through... It's like, hang on, why are they asking him these questions? You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Huzzah. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Again, you'd be worried if your lawyer was like, what do I do? I don't know what I'm doing. Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, Larry Butts. Mr. Butts, it's not true that the victim had recently dumped you. Watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She was just making my phone calls or seeing me ever. Or wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Sorry. My English not good. What's it to you anyway? Now listen here, see? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Yay! Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Really? Daddies? Sugar? Whoa! Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money away and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Objection. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wins. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him from answering. Stop him. I'll send him a signal. Oh, God. Lie like a dog. Well, you see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, let's just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh God. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. This is real bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment, yes? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Yes. Why didn't you tell the truth, you idiot? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. It's bulletproof. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sott used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Ooh. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Again, you're a lawyer. What are you doing? You should know this. You're supposed to be a lawyer. Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? God, Phoenix Wright is the worst lawyer ever. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? Oh my god. You want the key? It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and then point out contradictions in the testimony. Indeed. Right, so we've got to reread this. Let's have a look. So, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment, right? Can we... Hold it! Let's see. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seems strange to me, that's all. Yeah. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime, The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looks suspicious. Then what happened next? Right, so I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Actually, what? Just, let's see, what we got wrong. So we've got this. Time of... Ooh, that's... Yeah, I know when I can use that. That's the thing. Left the door behind him. Okay. So we don't need that, we don't need that. As you were. Again, it's strange I looked inside the apartment. Okay, which is strange in itself. And I saw a woman lying there, not moving. Okay. Building front, found myself able to go inside. Okay. The police immediately. Because... phones. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Can I press her on that? Press him on that. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean... No, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh no, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. Are you ready for this? Objection! You found the body at 1 PM. You're sure about that? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain, yes. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 PM. You couldn't possibly have been there. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that, Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Wright, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Indeed it does. Wait. Remember... My god. Oh boy. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh. The time of discovery. Okay. Here we go. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Yes, the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Yeah, terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Oh, misunderstanding indeed. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Next time! Which we absolutely will cross-examine and belittle these lies and pick them apart as the terrible attorney I am trying to figure out how to do my job on the job. Wow. You would not want this guy defending you in court. But yeah, we're going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this chaos and putting up with me. If you do like it, please let me know. And if you want to see more, absolutely do let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye!